The actual quest for it.
If you know that rogue life is the best life. That's good to hear.
One.
I don't know, man. I mean, people just stealing stuff for no reason that they don't need is annoying, but like
Smart.
that would work
Because
on the rest of us too.
he saw the spider go in there and never come out.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no, nobody's
so
waiting on me.
much shit.
Nobody's waiting on me, and I'm having no issues doing my questing.
Oh,
Like I'm
you're
still
having
fighting
issues, my
things.
friend. The stress and the
Can't anymore. It just tells you there's no fish.
you can't fish out of that in Classic?
Yeah, if
You've
you
always been
were to
able to
take a
fish out of that thing.
exactly, if you take a fishing pole there right now, it'll well, because there's so much random bullshit going on at a gas station at any given moment. And I was lucky enough to have a small booth. It was a walk-in booth. But you know those gas no, it's my villain arc. I'm waiting for you to hit 59 so that I can be the reason why you die and
Yep.
do my villain laugh and twirl my handlebar mustache. Yeah, swiftness potions and that nifty pocket watch are so useful.
Yeah. Everybody's showing up late tonight. Well, what's up,
I
guys?
think
Thanks for
since you
joining us.
invite late. But yeah, they didn't come out with a playable race that fits my body type until the fat humans showed up.
Oh, right. Dude, guys.
Something, so I can try that out.
There should be a link currently in...
If it's in Discord, yeah, I can check it out later.
There's one...
I just wouldn't do it, and I just smile and be like, "Is there anything else for you?" But every once in a while, they would call me and they'd be like, "Hey, we just caught a shelf that I have a 57-inch TV on, and I'm always worried he's gonna hang on the shelf and pull it down on top of him if he keeps going under it and knocking." Famous pay-to-win games out there is an MMO called Black Desert Online,
Oh, yeah, that's
and
one of the
and
top MMOs in the genre currently.
yeah, and it's 100% pay to win, but they had to work the Draenei reasons in.
He says probably was still me.
For Raid Shadow Legends, their first expenditure was like a 99-cent transaction. And that's just because they want to open that door
Hmm.
for you nice and easy.
That's the same thing. Same thing on Call of Dragon.
I mean, if you are waiting on us alone to get cheese, just log out and then go get on one of your alts, mail yourself some cheese.
Then that's also why I try not to be too pushy about it either, because I don't want to build across that city to everywhere. I don't like how it's set up.
No, I agree we have lore reasons for Blood Elves. I agree. Far more than we had lore reasons for Draenei. Hold on. Okay, no, I was thinking of the ones that's in Badlands. Never mind. Feed your pet. The
You do have some people that usually hop on here later as well. That just submerge
Yeah,
the
the
electric
electricity
car in
doesn't come out
water
of
to
nowhere.
put it out, because what happens is it's a chemical reaction where it oxidizes, and you will literally, and like bites his arm. And the one time he just had a video where he was like, Kevin has gone too far this time. It was so funny. You know?
What?
I don't
Sorry, I
think
was
she's even paying
muted.
attention to either of us.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with this quest, and I was trying to do.
Like packing a lunch for work for the week, you know, it's there waiting for you.
Yeah.
Them, but the store security was only some random guy that we would never know who it was because they'd rotate them, and they were plain clothes. And
Why
no,
are they
in classic,
racist?
dwarves don't trust tall people.
Oh.
Anyone taller than you can't be trusted because they see themselves as better than you.
Hmm.
To be done.
Yeah. Target.
So I have kids in the background, so if you hear screaming, you know why.
Oh
That's not great.
no.
No, but again, like I said, the majority of people that got mad at me were mad at me when I was legitimately
It's a massive multiplayer game. I don't really know all
with
the ins and
just
outs of it yet, but
the standard pay to win mobile app stuff, though, right?
it is pay to win like Clash of Clans in the sense that you can.
Grated blocks of like cheddar sharp cheese.
Yeah.
Just like they went and got their own groceries that they purchased with real money. We spent over $300 because we thought he was just being cool and surfing through the channels on his own, not realizing he was buying them out, raking you with them.
Oh, thank goodness. I should have talked crap sooner.
Yeah.
I've got 7.
Movie Cocaine Bear.
It should be okay. It's just a movie title. I don't know.
I have not, but I've heard of it.
If you like,
Yeah, Swiftness potions can definitely be useful and just save some runtime too at a low level.
tired of logging in, and the only other guild member I see is the farming bot.
I mean, we have.
Looks like he's already in a guild.
Well, tell them to switch sides.
No, no scalping members. Me, anyways.
You found a human chick that was.
Yeah, but that involved chloroform and Netflix until Stockholm Syndrome kicked in.
Oh, whoops. Saw him, but someone had killed him. We found him
Yeah.
dead. And then we saw a couple other hunters who had him.
It's not a phone app game. It was actually Amazon, and with my Wii U game system. So, when my 10-year-old
Yeah, well, you're probably in a hurry. You're late for work. You're late for soccer practice. You're late for whatever.
exactly, and it is not my fault you couldn't leave the house 5 minutes sooner.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
I'm sure I could manage.
I told you, or spend $199 to get this one upgrade, and then once you got your first expenditure in, see, they try really hard to get that first payment in, because once you've bought ad, that I wouldn't turn their pump on without their driver's license. I don't have it on me. Then why are you driving? I was so angry. They left, came back. You know, this house is huge. I don't deserve this house. Anyways, so I set up Magic the Gathering nights at my house, twice a week, but guaranteed once a week. And I had like 5 living rooms.
You have some cheese?
Yeah,
Is it
I'm
on a
not doing
character
this
that can
quest
come to
yet.
Thunderbluff?
It's on Toasted S'more.
The most theft I would get would be kids. And honestly, if they just handed it back to me, why would I call the cops on that? They're just kids. I'm not gonna do anything about it. And it allows the whales to flex their cool transmogs and stuff like that. And that's how you keep a game active, even with pay to win, is you're targeting the whale.
What were you guys saying?
I was just saying, sounds good to your plan for tomorrow.
Oh,
I
okay.
was saying good night.
Okay. Good night, sweet rolls.
Needing the tapes to look for it.
Bingo. Got Kevin now.
Nice. Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Kevin.
If you're a quick change artist, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. You got to remember what you're doing. You got to know what to say. Those were always my biggest issues. Pickpockets, I could. So we started doing where we would just hold your credit card or debit card. Well, people started giving us stolen credit and debit cards, filling up and leaving. So
damn.
then we're like, well, we'll just hold on to the driver's license, make sure the name was preventing me from doing that.
Oh, wow. I'm doing great. Dude Guy Date is doing great. Well, thanks for the follow.
Water bottle and demanded that I combine the two to make magic. So I had to convince the 10-year-old to bring me a bottle of water. And unless like 4 or more people packed into the booth, I could see everything you were doing on the cameras, the mirrors, and everything. It's come right to my yard.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, same principle.
Yeah, the fantasy.
People could get their own drinks whenever they wanted. I freaking loved it. But the thing is it was invitation only because obviously you don't want everybody knowing where you live. So I had a standing. They're the ones I tell you that I just pick up barehanded and never worry about getting bit.
Nope.
You really have to harass them to get bit by them. And then there's just the really crappy people that need to go to jail. But honestly, like beards, the manly beards, but they're still muscular enough to get the job done. No, I like that race. And their women are curvy.
We were at together.
I'm in Ironforge, and I'm like, are you in Ironforge with me?
Probably.
One of trading, but this way, if I ever need food or potions or arrows, I just have to find a mailbox because I have little packages ready to go for me.
Non-dedicated people complaining about stuff because it's a test run and not a full release. You need people who actually. No,
Anyways,
absolutely not.
so we step away and like the episode would end and it automatically goes into the new episode. And my wife like bought like the first 3 seasons of Dora the to meet 17 points with every single customer. So this guy comes through my line, and I'm like, I get a smile on my face, eye contact. I'm like, hey, sir, how you doing today?
See, and Jethro again just left
I
the guild.
just invited Jethro. Maybe they died because he was like level 7. Them out to my various tunes. So that, because like as a hunter, sometimes you can't find arrows. Like you'll go to a small outpost and they only sell bullets instead of arrows, and it's really frustrating. But that's just what it is. Also, the best quest lines and quest lines that crisscross for overall story.
Poached you from that guild because you're on here with us every night, so.
I have a gajillion alt.
Okay, everyone needs
According to you.
their very large spiders.
They can get to be very large, yes. Tables with multiple folding chairs. Like I went all out. It was great. We'd have food up on the bar from the kitchen. We'd have everything set up so that people. Years. So unlike other iterations of World of Warcraft, only in the early form of classic and animals in the wild naturally get drunk anyways. It's been recorded. Like, okay, so there's a lot of different things.
Targash says Raid Shadow Legends is just a crap game that is a worse gotcha. And stuff. It's all free to play stuff where there's no obligation to spend any money in order for us to get credit, so it's more helpful that way for a small stream.
I love farming, and there's nothing better than I know where all the treasure chests are, because I play Horde and I have to find and memorize treasure chest locations. But
and they did start selling alpha keys again, and they're going 2 follows back to back. What's happening?
They're here for the gas station stories.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. And like explode.
Yeah, it's common knowledge you don't do water with oil or electricity.
Well, it's not the electricity, it's... We probably will be playing this one quite a bit more than Monopoly Go, because it seems pretty fun.
Well, it's also in the genre of...
Yeah.
Bleed effects for the duration
potentially
of
diseases as well.
Of the racial, potentially diseases. It does slow your movement speed, but that's fine.
Night we mostly spend most of our time just trying to like discover the map and figure out where each other's bases are on the map.
Between your shoulder and your pec, that soft tissuey area just above the underarm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just squarely right in that area, my whole left arm went. Hunters and late game warlocks are just kind of screwed because hunters need quivers and ammo pouches.
That is karma because someone gave someone.
Oh, at the beginning of the code.
It's in stream chat.
I know. Why can't they come to you with like a soft pillow or a bar of soap?
Yeah.
One in the Badlands has a default... Well, no, you're doing 25% less damage with your pet when it's unhappy.
Well, it just went yellow in the last fight.
Like, do you even sweat, bro?
No, actually, I don't.
Inventory is full.
It will show up as a red dot on your mini-map. Yes, it's amazing! Yeah, 100%.
You didn't know that, Targash? You didn't know that?
Yeah. And I'm a farmer.
My brother likes that area as well.
I just looted cheese, but it's not going to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, the Murloc was super cute.
Don't have any secret passcodes or anything people don't need to be seeing.
Yeah, hopefully not. Could edit it out, I suppose, but
I would highly recommend editing that. Um, I wasn't a fan that all of the monkey people liked to throw their poop, but whatever.
Uh, the backside of the Cleft of Shadow.
oh, okay, nice.
Died shortly after from an overdose heart attack.
Yeah. That's sad though, honestly.
It is, but that was probably the greatest 6 minutes of its life.
Let's hope.
Here's the thing. My mom had a sense of humor, and one of her greatest fears in life was being forgotten. She 100% would have approved me something once. You are statistically more likely to buy something again. So
1000%,
that
yeah.
first expenditure is always. I think for me, we just get more late night players.
Well, sometimes, well, I mean, we were in a pattern for the longest time that we had more viewers early in the night. When it got late like this, everyone
Took priority.
Nice.
You got to keep your priorities in order.
that's why I was trying to warn Potato. I was like, hey, it's going to ask you to like spend your gems to finish upgrades instantly, but just save them. Because then when you run out of gems, it's going to constantly tell you. New color? Oh, you can change your color? Oh, wow. That's helpful. Please.
If I have the authority, yeah, one moment.
You should. If not, let me know.
Few too many critters to be just laying around.
So my favorite type of clientele to mess with are the people that I know are just, but because Undercity was going to have 2 levels to it, but the upper levels got canceled. That's why when you go in on a flying,
Watch the whole AMA plus a bunch of commentary before and after as well. But Narc has like an 8-minute video that sums it up really well. They have it
right away. So I just casually turned my register off and stepped out, and the look on the kid's face as I approached the SUV.
He's like, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Yeah, I just say nothing but no fish.
Why? Of all the things to change, why? Why?
I don't know, but they used to be my favorite place to just hang out and, World of Warcraft. Now and 20 years ago, dwarves have a racial ability to track treasure chests, just like hunters can track humans. There we go, Dippin' Dots.
Thank you. As you're fighting creatures and you just look up and there's a chest.
The other reason is the reason that most people play dwarves, and that's stone skin form. Stone skin form will
faster. That is direct power creep. If you have a stronger cannon to shoot someone who's attacking you, your base is stronger, you can win the war.
But it also has enough that if you're patient and you take enough time, it has enough of that in the game where you can still progress, that people like you and me can still play it. So it's like, That's just the heavy iron. Have you heard about those?
Or maybe they just really like the pink chicken.
which would be a legitimate thing.
He was like, "Oh, this guy freaking caught that pet. Heck yeah!" Coming in with his first time chat, he says,
Between watching it with concern and watching the dinosaur show. Like, he
"Good
knows
job,
he's in a
Kevin."
safe spot. That's
Sorry,
what's the pink chicken's name again?
Kevin.
I mean, you can get good as much as you want, but if there's server lag. All right, re-invited Bayu.
Is that the same guy? Different character?
Yeah.
Fight.
Another thing I like doing. So I have endless stories about the 18 years I worked at a gas station before I became a professional artist, and did tonight be some of them?
I mean, if you did that and you made those as like pictures, you could probably like in portraits or whatever to hang on the wall, framed them. People would probably buy those.
Yeah, that. But if you're like in your mid-20s or older, no, screw you. Make better life decisions. You
Oh, good. Forgot I had skinning on this character.
Know what they're getting themselves into. Why are people leaving the guild? Jethro. Jethrox.
a career, you can't be too picky. I mean, obviously, if something just total trash presents itself, don't take it. But
Right, because you're trying to build a brand, and if people are like, "Man, this guy's just pushing like crappy games." I mean, if we were specifically targeting a certain guild and essentially harassing that guild by trying to poach all the
but once the managers got used to me and my vocabulary, like, yes, I'm capable of swearing, but I don't swear to customers and I don't name call.
in the game, because you don't have to spend a penny and you can still get in there, be in a clan, play clan wars, wipe out people's bases, progress, level up, and do just fine without spending any money. It's just time, and government shows up and just sprays normal water on the car like they would any other car fire. You can't do that with the batteries from the electric
No,
cars. It'll
yeah,
oxidize and cause a
electricity,
chain
you don't use water,
reaction.
matches up and the picture matches.
And then we started getting fake IDs.
So no, that was the pinnacle of it. Anyways, so this person was so mad. Yeah, it's showing 5 viewers on my end. Makes an S tier character out of what type of character he is, but not him specifically. And you got the S tier character for free if you downloaded. I've actually only used logout skips twice, and that was in Spirited Discovery because the guild was raided. Okay, he says he has the alt, he just never uses it.
Oh yeah. Like an 8-minute video. If you watch the Tangents of Creation one, that's Jamie doing like the full. He has like a 2-hour video or something where he.
That was because I got myself lost.
There's advantages.
So I worked for a park service for a short period of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things we would advise campers not to do is wear perfume, cologne, or deodorant.
Yeah, go for it.
So one of my favorite things to do is just mess with people, like good-natured ribbings, but a lot of customers, especially at a service.
On the cave thing. I'll do it later.
On the
Good
cave.
call.
Yeah, caves are dangerous.
Yeah, don't even do cave quests unless you're in a group or it's a green level quest. And even
Yeah, I just got a few more things.
seriously, so I can escort one of you to the other so that there's a giant like silver dollar sized spider just casually walking across the floor in front of the chair. And so he's taking turns.
Cars like that where if they get in accidents and catch on fire, you can't just put the fire out like normal.
My favorite thing about electric cars are all the images I see where people are charging their electric car. They go back and they squeeze it and it starts pumping gas again, but they of course walk away. After about 3 or 4 times of doing this, they'll come in and complain. Now, when they're yelling at me and I'm the reason, I like the skinny girls, but I also like the curvy girls. I just like girls.
Decided to pass.
I am not these days in the mood to call the cops for any reason whatsoever.
Okay, but again, my point is, I'm bored. It's entertainment.
Just letting everybody know. That's what we'll be doing earlier in the night. There's the code right there. The link's in chat now. How many dragons can you call there? I don't know, man. That's a funny joke.
I know what the other one is, but it's Hot Wheels.
Not stuff they have to pay for. Hopefully someday we get popular enough that when we sell merch and stuff, people do want to support the channel in those ways, but right now, like Call of Dragons, all the other games we sponsor and sell beta keys as well for early access. Those are going to be a little more expensive than the regular $15 a month. But like alpha keys right now are like $100. No, that's okay. Dragons.
Bigger, better, more, faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, Targ, what I do as a hunter is I actually have multiple banking alts that I send various certain things to. Better than drowning the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
True that.
The guy that